Hi there, Aquarius. Healing Grasshopper here to do your weekly reading for the week of August 17th to the 24th. Two of Pentacles. So this is about you managing well in the midst of like a hustle and bustle. The eloquent way of saying it is chaos. But I don't really like to say chaos, especially not in this one, because I don't feel like it's really going to be chaos for you, and I don't want to frighten you. But there's going to be a situation this week where things may seem a little messy, but you're dealing with them as they come and things are going well. Okay. We've got the Seven of Wands, which again is you managing things. Not reversed. Five of Pentacles. All right. So, yeah. So this side of the gate is like, things aren't feeling perfect or comfortable right now, but you're managing them very well, but you don't feel that way. You're like, oh, things are terrible, things are falling apart, but things are not falling apart. There's plenty of resources available to you to help you through this, and people as well that can help you. So, Aquarius, don't, whatever this is, Spirit is saying you don't need to do this on your own. Number one, you always have um, spirit support. And by the way, when I'm feeling like this, there's a mantra I always say to myself. I stop, when I have anxiety, and I say, I am loved, I am blessed, I am protected, I am supported over and over again until I start to feel that anxiety lift, and it always does at some point. Um, but you understand, like, you need to remind yourself that you're never alone in this situation. And then once you calm yourself down, you're going to look around you and think to yourself, what resources can I reach out and utilize right now? Right. And they're there. You just don't see them because you're caught up in the melee. King of Pentacles, full of resources, is what this is saying. Full of resources, and this will end well for you in the end. You may not see that now, but it will. Strength, of course. Stay strong. Strong in your emotions, strong in your resolve, strong in your faith, strong in your patience and your stoicism, right? You're not going to let people get on your nerves. The world. Reversed? Not, not reversed. Okay. So this is a reminder that, yeah, I just heard transition, not tribulation. And that's one of the lessons that I learned after I had a string of losses in my life a handful of years ago, where I really went through them kicking and screaming, very painful, and just resisting everything at every turn, right? And I got through it realizing that I'm fine. It wasn't a tribulation, it was just a transition. Transitions can feel very uncomfortable and upsetting and scary and disruptive, and there are a million adjectives you can use, right? But Spirit's here to remind you that, the sky is not falling. You're okay. You're managing just fine. You're going to get through it. Mm, these are all ours. Are these all ours? All three? This one, two? Just the way they are. Reversed. Neither of them. Okay. Not surprised to see Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles flanking the Strength card in a diagonal line. What is going to alleviate this anxiety and self doubt is your inner strength and that whole list that I gave you before of your resolve, your stoicism, your patience, your right. But of course, that doesn't mean we're going to stuff our feelings down. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. But we're not going to let our anxiety and our imaginations run away with us, right? We're not going to let the devil get his way and talking us into hysteria. So we've got on either side here the anxiety, but inner strength, very, very important. Then we've got managing things well with strength, and Four of Swords is reflection, right? We're going to pay attention in staying present. I just heard presence. Because another thing, guys, when we're feeling anxiety and worry, we're not in the present, we're in the future. What is the fear of false something appearing real, false emotions appearing real, or whatever, right? So we're looking in the future, it doesn't even exist yet. Like this is such a useless emotion. We all know that, but do we experience it? Of course. So we've got to yank ourselves out of this future, though, and stay in the present and deal with things as they come, and we'll be just fine. And here is anxiety versus reflection and presence brings us stability and luxury and all the good things that we want in life. Comfort. Page of Wands. Reversed? Not reversed. Yeah. You see, Page of Wands is once you calm down, Aquarius, you are going to start getting the downloads from spirit, or at least unpacking the downloads from spirit, right? And really seeing, oh, okay, this is what I do next. This is next, right? This is what that reflection and the strength is going to bring you once you yank yourself out of this. Clarification. Yeah. Two of Swords attached to the Two of Pentacles. This is you juggling and you like, I don't know what to do, but you're managing just fine. Yes, you do. This is more of the anxiety, like, oh, I don't know what to do. The Magician. We'll see if that's reversed any moment. And what did I say when I took out the Five of Pentacles about looking around and assessing your resources? The Magician. It's about resources and having all the resources available to you that you need at your fingertips, and you being skilled enough to put them to use as well. I need two more. Hmm. Two of Cups. Queen of Cups, Ours. Any other cards? Okay. Oh, reversed any of these? Resources at your fingertips that you're utilizing to get you through this situation and resolve things. Page of Swords is the intellect. So there are two elements here that the magician has on his table. He's got all the elements. He's got cups, swords, pentacle, and wand here. But it's apparent here that you are going to be focusing mostly on your intellect, right? Here's a reflection here, and staying in the present and using your wits. To Page of Wands, action. What actions are you going to take? But then we've got Two of Cups here. The Two of Swords and the Tower. Okay. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, look. It's interesting the way Spirit has unraveled this, has shown this to me, right? Because Spirit made sure to focus on you first before we focused on the other person, because I had no idea that this was really about a relationship until the end of the reading, which is telling me that what's going to be important for you this week is not is more than the relationship, is more you. There's a tower here. Okay, so look, this is not talking about the end of a relationship, because towers are scary, like, oh, disruption and explosions and ending and the sky is falling, people falling out of towers. Um, Tower isn't always as catastrophic as it presents itself to be. What this is really saying is that something that you did not foresee is going to happen soon. and it's going to be upsetting. Like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do about this? This is terrible. It's catastrophic. The sky is falling. It's going to feel like the sky is falling when it's really not. And then you're going to feel like, oh, what do I do about this? Two of Swords. But the Two of Swords, he's blindfolded and he's holding these swords in a crisscross in front of him. This is like a deliberate position that he's in. He's got his chest closed. He's like, it's almost as if he's refusing to make a choice here. This is like your reluctance to, like deer in headlights. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. And then you know you need to get out of the way of the car, but you're still like, what? So, and look what's over here at the end of this diagonal is the reflection card that I was talking about, Four of Swords. As soon as you calm down, when the dust starts to clear, there's the initial boom of whatever it is, and then remember the strength card is under here. You're going to gather your strength, your composure, your faith, right? Your patience, all of those virtues, and you're going to recover quickly from this with the help of spirit, and you're going to look around you and assess things and look at how can I fix this problem. And as the dust starts clearing, you're going to start to realize, okay, this is not as bad as a problem as I thought it was. Let's deal with this, right? So, as long as you look within and keep calm, all will go well. Queen of Cups talks about looking out for your own best interest. And it's funny because Queen of Cups came out for Capricorn in the last reading, just like um, over here, actually, but the same message of looking out for one's own best interest. And I don't mean in a selfish way because there are two people here. This is a relationship. But this is very much like the whole airplane thing where they tell you to put your mask on first before you help your children or anyone else, right? This is very much that message, which is why, again, Spirit didn't show me this until Spirit went through the whole thing about yourself here. Because once you take care of yourself and regulate your own emotions before you turn to the other person to deal with whatever it is together, you've got your wits about you and things will go smoother. Instead of, the sky is falling, this is your fault, and you're screaming at each other and blah, blah, blah. You understand? So just, do we have any threes here? No. Because I just heard the word growth. I guess that's growth for both of you. Um, both of you will grow from this. There's something that you are going to learn from, and you'll turn out both of you the better for it. You'll be fine. Okay? So whenever this happens, remember this reading. It's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath and assess things. It'll be fine. Okay? I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. It not only just helps me with the algorithm, it also helps me with my own morale and keeping me inspired and motivated to continue doing these readings. I answer every single comment with glee. and it really makes my day. So if you have something on your mind, don't hold back. Um, I'm assuming this is your sun sign that you're watching, but what you might not realize is that you can also gain insight and messages from your moon side, north node, and rising signs. If you don't know what those are, you can calculate them for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign and find out what those are. Come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel and watch the corresponding videos. I'm sure you'll find those helpful as well. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribes and beyond. Um, it is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, but really helps me greatly and helps the channel grow. If you're really inclined to helping me and helping the channel grow, it would be really helpful for you to go have a look at the playlist that I've made. There is an Aquarius playlist. You can put it on autoplay, turn it on in the background for background noise as you do your daily tasks. You can even put it on as you sleep because watch hours does a whole lot to help grow a channel. So I thank you in advance. Um, I thank my viewers, my American viewers. I love you so much and I appreciate your support. My other English speakers, I also see you and appreciate you. UK, Canada, and Australia, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate it. I also really very much appreciate my subtitle watchers, Spanish speakers, Portuguese uh, speakers, especially from Brazil. I see you. Um, my Filipinos, my Tagalog speakers, I also see you. My Hindi speakers from India, I see you guys too. Thank you so much for putting up with the subtitles. Please stick with the subtitles for now until the channel grows and I can afford um, dubbing the videos in your languages. So I thank you so much. I will speak to you guys soon. Love, light, and many blessings.